Hi there, welcome to this unboxing video for Blackadder's historical record, this rather impressive 12 LP vinyl box set that's just been published by Demon Records. My name's Michael Stevens. I was the project editor on this set, so I'm here to tell you a little bit about what you'll find when you look inside the box and also when you put the discs on your turntable. So this is Blackadder, the audio experience. It's the full 4 TV series. So that's the Blackadder, Blackadder 2, Blackadder the third, culminating in Blackadder Goes Forth. It's the full episodes, all of the dialogue, all of the jokes. What you don't have though, of course, is the visuals. And you find it's a different experience listening to an episode of Blackadder as opposed to watching it on TV, because you really focus on the dialogue and the script and the performances, and it's a lot of fun. So let's have a look inside the box. I should say it's a pretty hefty box, quite weighty there, as you would expect with 12 LPs inside. There's a rigid lift-off lid. And one of the details I really love about this set comes courtesy of our design partners, Oink Creative. What they've done is given it a textured leather look. The idea being that Blackadder's historical record is some dusty tome that you might find on the shelf of some old castle or mansion house or something like that. And if you look on the side there, you have the titles of each of the 4 series, but they're made to look like 4 leather-bound volumes. So little detail, but really great fun. Now, the first thing that greets us when we open the lid is this startling mugshot of a familiar face. There is Baldric in all his glory, played of course by Tony Robinson, and Sir Tony has hand signed each of these prints personally, so it's quite a collectible item. They're 12 by 12 inch square, so the perfect size for framing and then hanging wherever you should choose, maybe in your kitchen, in your lounge, maybe in the smallest room in the house, wherever you think's appropriate really for Baldric. So that's the signed print, and the next thing we find is a lovely full colour 12-page booklet. Again, has the textured leather look to it, and inside each of the series has a double-page spread, gives full cast and credits for each episode, along with transmission details. And then over here, Sir Tony has supplied a sleeve note for each of the 4 series, and in them he talks a little bit about his memories of making the TV series, and also just what it's like to be a part of what has become a comedy legend. So that's the first series. Here is, if I can turn the page, here's Blackadder 2, and in the centre is this really smashing montage of photographs from all 4 series. They're all taken from the BBC photo library, and I think there are some in there that fans will be not so familiar with, as well as others of course that they may know rather better. Here's Blackadder the third with everyone in their Regency finery, and then finally Blackadder Goes Forth. And on here, if you just take a look, the designers have taken the BBC photo shots, they've placed them in these antique looking framing devices. They've added a sepia filter to them, and the end result is they really do look like the genuine photographs that men on the front line may have sent home to their families. Really in keeping with that more sombre tone that the 4th series took. So that is your booklet, and now let's have a look at the the LPs themselves. Now what I'm going to do is turn the box upside down. While I do that, I can just show you on the base there is obviously the title and some details of the contents, and the all-important barcode, of course, so the thing can be sold. And now let's have a look at the LPs. So each of the LPs comes housed in its own full colour inner sleeve, and each one has the portrait of one of the characters, and on the back you get the episode details. Now let's have a look at the vinyl. Each of these is on 140 gram weight vinyl, and everyone is in this lovely gold colour. Really makes it look like something special. There's the character portrait, and on the other side the disc details. So that's disc 1, and we'll just have a quick run through of the other discs. Disc 2, there's Ethkaloza, as played memorably on TV by Miriam Margolyes. LP 3 has Baldric, one of his many guises. Blackadder 2, there we are. There he is again. And there's Stephen Fry as Melchett. Blackadder the 3rd. Look at that. Now these are really lovely. You've got the character names given as well. As I say, the attention to detail in the design is quite something. There is the Prince Regent. And finally, with Blackadder Goes Forth, again, just look at these lovely, lovely sepia treatments. And they're all unique to this box set. And finally, we have Flash Art. So that's the discs. 12 discs, which of course equates to 12 hours of comedy gold listening. You have your booklet, 12-page booklet, and you have your personally hand-signed art print from Sir Tony Robinson. So all in all, it's a beautiful collectible set, and all housed in that rigid box set. So there you go, Blackadder's historical record.